What's up guys, it's Andrea and I'm back again with another video. So as you guys can tell, this video is gonna be super chill, super laid back. I'm not in my normal spot when I record, but I wanted to do a quick little update, life update, nursing school update. Just update in general because I think it's been a little minute since I've actually been able to record and put up a video. So without further ado, I'm just gonna stop talking and let's just jump straight into everything I'm fixing to talk about. Okay, so before I actually start talking about school and that matter, I wanna just give you guys kind of like, I guess you could say a YouTube update. What else? I guess kind of a life update if you wanna call it that. But if you guys do not follow me on Instagram, first of all, you should do that. My Instagram, I will put it down here below. I did post this a while back. I think it was like Black Friday. I have good news. So I actually got a new camera. I'm still recording on my phone right now. The quality actually for this video may be a little bit better than my past videos. I really don't know. Honestly, it could be the same, but I did get a new phone as well. So if it does look a little different, that's why. But I will be recording with this new Canon camera once I'm thinking once I'm done with school, well, not done with school, but like when I'm done with the semester, because there's a lot of things that, like a lot of other things that I want to get to go along with this camera. And also I think when I start using this camera, I want to start using a better editing software. So it's just a lot that I want to make sure when I do start using something that's going to be an upgrade from what I'm using now, I want to make sure that everything, looks good. Also, I do want to say, if you guys, actually I have a question, not want to say, but if you guys want, how do you guys, comment down below, how do you guys feel about me doing Vlogmas? Okay, pause. I know it's already December 1st today, so you're probably thinking, sis, you're supposed to be starting today. But how would you guys feel about me doing Vlogmas when I get out of this semester? Like when I'm done with the semester, which would mean, December would be halfway done, but I could potentially still do it. I want to do it, but at the same time, I know there's gonna be days in December when I do absolutely nothing. So it's like, what am I gonna do on those days, But, along with me getting this new camera, a lot of not new content, but a lot of more content, I guess you could say new content will be coming to the channel. So just stay tuned for that. So if you guys want me to do Vlogmas, or you're interested, or you have any ideas for me, with Vlogmas, comment them down below. Also, one more thing about the channel, or about the new camera. If you know how to do intros, if you are, or anyone who knows how to do intros, you're good with that. I'm terrible with that, as y'all can tell. I stopped using my other intro because I wasn't fond of it anymore. So if you're good with intros, someone who's good with intros, if I'm gonna do Vlogmas, I want a Vlogmas intro and I want a new channel intro. So if you're good with that, you can message me on Instagram, Twitter, anywhere, just message me and let me know. Also, so I think we're almost to 5,000 subscribers. So make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend to tell their friends to subscribe to the channel. We're so close to 5,000. I want to get to, I think before the year's over, I want to get to 6,000. No, we're gonna see if that happens, but make sure you guys are sharing the channel, you're sharing my videos, and you're letting everyone know, people who are in your nursing school, just your friends in general, make sure you tell them to subscribe to the channel. Okay, so now let's talk about school. You guys, this is literally I have something in my eye and it's like really bothering me. Oh my goodness. Okay, so of course, if you follow me on Instagram, you see that I'm like literally struggling over here. Oh my goodness. But you see that, I'm always studying. I always have something going on with school. And like I said, in the beginning of the semester, that this was the hardest semester in my entire nursing program. And it's really, truly crazy to think that I only have a week and a half left in this semester, but I still have so much left to do. I still have so many tests to take. We are officially in final season. So if you're taking your finals, good luck. I wish you the best of luck. I know you guys are gonna do great, but as far as me and my schedule and how everything's going for the rest of the week and a half that I have left, sis, like I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna schedule everything or how everything is gonna like play out this past week. So today is, what's today? Friday, Saturday? Today's Saturday. This from last Monday to yesterday, Friday, was the absolute most stressful week of this entire semester. Let me tell y'all. So it started off Monday with a test. Again, if you follow me on Instagram, you don't want to have my test when I'm studying. You know all that. So if you're not following me on my Instagram, go do that now. I post a lot more on there than I do obviously on YouTube. But anyway, so back to the schedule. So Monday I had a test, right? Then I had to go pick a patient because I had my clinical on Wednesday. But the way that my schedule was set up and how our care plans are set up for, you know, picking the patient, we always go 2 days before. So Monday I took my test, then I went to go pick my patient, then I went to start, I did actually finish and completed my care plan. And then I started studying because I had a test on Thursday. So as soon as I finished my care plan, I studied Monday night. Then Tuesday I had simulation from 8 to 5. Trying to figure out how am I gonna study while I'm in, you know, this class or this simulation lab all day. Once I got done with simulation, I literally studied from that point up until like 2 o'clock in the morning, literally. But I also had clinical that Wednesday. So once I got done studying, I went straight to sleep. I didn't have clinical till 12, as y'all know. From my last video, my clinical was it's always from 12 to 9. So I went to clinical, talked to my clinical instructor. I was like, ma'am, you know, we have a test on Thursday and we have a test on Friday. Is there any possible way, you know, we can kind of not be here till 9 o'clock? Because with us being there till 9 o'clock, like, we were gonna have to literally have to study a lot or late with having our test the next morning, that Thursday. So anyways, we ended up getting out of clinical at 7 instead of 9, which is, I was so thankful for that. So we got out of clinical at 7, like I said, and then I came home and I studied, I think till about 12:30. Then I got up on Thursday morning, I got up at like 5, because like test days, I always get up at like 5:30 just so I can get to school early. So I got up at like 5:30, you know, Thursday morning. Then I drove to school, went to go take my test, and then Thursday, I feel like I kind of felt like a weight lifted off my shoulders, but I still had the Kaplan to worry about. I was taking Kaplan. Yeah, I took Kaplan yesterday. So I had to come home, I relaxed maybe for like a couple hours, and then I started studying for the Kaplan. Took the Kaplan yesterday. I passed it. I was in the 98th percentile, so that was my med-surg Kaplan that I took, yeah, yesterday. Next week, let me tell you my schedule for next week. I had to write it down because it's just so much. Okay, so starting next week, guys, Monday, so normally, okay, so I don't know if it's like this for y'all's program, you can comment down below, but like when we're done with our 4th exam, like we don't have lecture anymore. So like I said, when I said we're officially in final season, like there's no more lecture, there's no more new information, there's no information for us to learn, nothing. From this point on, it's just straight tests. Anytime I go to the school, it's gonna be to take a test or, you know, some presentation or something. So Monday, normally I would have had class, but since, you know, we're done with class, I think they designated that day as a study day, so I don't have to do anything Monday. But Tuesday, I have a grand rounds presentation. Don't know if you guys, you know, program does this. It's basically like, so it's with my med-surg clinical. We have to pick a patient that one of us, like it's really hard to explain, but like, so we're in clinical groups, and throughout the entire semester, we have to keep in mind that we had to, you know, to do this presentation at the end of the semester. So we picked a patient that one of the students had. Somebody in your group just pick one patient that we made a care plan on, make a presentation. It's probably like an hour-long presentation that you're gonna have to present to everybody that's in a med-surg clinical. So my entire class, if you had a med-surg clinical, you will be sitting in this presentation, you will be listening to presentations, and you will also be presenting. So that's what we have to do on Tuesday. We're gonna be at the school from 8 to 5 because there's a lot of clinical groups, and we each have to present a patient basically. Then on Wednesday, we have an NLN exam, and I think that's really just like I don't even know if it's a grade, you know, for the actual semester, but I think it's just to see how far along we've came or how much we know, considering this is pretty much like up to this point, we should know, you know, we should know a lot. So I think it's just testing to see what we know and what we don't know. Thursday, I have my psych Kaplan, and I need to pass. Well, let me say this, I'm passing Kaplan. It's not the grade that I want, or I'm comfortable with it, I'll say that, but it's not what I want, and I know I could do better. So on Thursday, when I take my psych Kaplan, I really, really, really want to pass, just so I can be, you know, happy, and I'm gonna know like I should be at this spot. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it makes sense, but I know that I could be doing better in psych. My grade is okay, but I know it could be better. Friday, I have both of my clinical lab exams. So I think I have one clinical lab exam final in the morning and then one in the afternoon. That's it. I think, yeah, that's it for that week or next week. And then the following week, I have, I'm not sure in which order it goes, but I have my psych final for the class, you know, and then I have my med-surg final for the class as well. Either it's, I don't know how, but I know they're on Monday and Tuesday. I just don't know which order they go in, so I have to do that. And then Wednesday, I have my dosage calculation. I don't know why, but I mean, I told y'all this from the beginning that I hated dosage cal with a passion. But when I got to this semester and I got to the critical care, you know, area, and I realized they have more formulas and just different things. Like I don't know why, but dosage cal got really complicated for me this, or it was already complicated, but it got more complicated for me this semester. I need to get it together for that dosage cal because I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna speak it to existence, but I really struggled with dosage calculation this semester because it got a lot more difficult than what I was used to. But I mean, yeah, so like I said, I'm passing both classes. I don't want to say my grades right now. I'm gonna save that till like another video, but I can definitely say for sure I'm doing better in med-surg, which I kind of expected because when I took med-surg 1 and 2nd semester, I did really good. And so I kind of, you know, I was boosting myself a little bit. Like when I take med-surg 2, I kind of figured I was gonna do, you know, at least halfway decent, in which I am. And psych within itself is just, it's a whole, you know, it's different. It's just really different. The questions are different. And, you know, the way you speak to the patient has to be different. So it was definitely like it's definitely a different type of class for me. And I think someone on my last video, you know, commented, can I make a video on how to pass it? Let me pass it first. And we'll go from there. I'll see if I can make a video on it because it is definitely a different type of class, especially like I said, there's the way that you have to speak to these patients. Like for example, you cannot, you know, with therapeutic communication, which a lot of these test questions were about therapeutic communication. And you would think, okay, hey, that's easy. Like I know how to talk to a patient. But when you're speaking to a patient that has, you know, a mental disorder or whatever, you have to talk to them differently. And like, for example, we can't ask them why. Like when you're trying to figure something out, you can't say why. Like you have to word everything differently. So it's really difficult. And if you haven't taken psych yet, I suggest like when you're gonna take that semester, try to study a little bit before you actually get into the semester gets going. So say you're gonna take it in January, kind of look into therapeutic communication techniques with these patients because like I said, it is very different. But guys, I mean, that's pretty much, I can't think of anything else. A life update. My face is breaking out. You know, if you can't tell, I'm stressed. My hair is becoming a little, I posted this on Instagram last night. My hair is literally becoming too much to handle. I'm thankful for it. This is what I prayed for it to get to the length that it's at. But it's the fact of it being long and thick that is becoming a struggle. I struggle just to put it in a ponytail, and I shouldn't be that difficult. Like I shouldn't be doing all that. So I'm thinking I don't want to cut it like super short, but I need to do something. I think I got some suggestions of like cutting it in layers or something. I don't know, but I have to do something because I can't keep doing it. It's a struggle. I don't want to keep this video on for too long. Like I said on Instagram, it was gonna be super short. So I mean, guys, you know, that's pretty much it. Subscribe if you haven't already. Like I said, please make sure you're telling people to subscribe because we're almost to 5,000. I want to get to 6,000 by January 1st. So let's make it happen. Oh, another thing, if you haven't, I suggest you turn that notification bell on because you guys, you never know when I'm going to post. This video that I'm posting today, it was really random, really spur of the moment type stuff because I got up early and I was like, let me just record, you know, put a little something up. So you never know when I'm going to post, especially since the semester is about to be over. My uploading schedule is going to be different. I'm going to be uploading more, so you don't want to miss anything that I post. So make sure you hit that notification bell. And yeah, so that's it. Subscribe, stay with it, and I'll see you guys in the next video.